Hey guys, haven't done a video in a while. Today we're just gonna do a video on pretty much my dailies. What I do for my dailies. It's pretty fast. You can generally do a lot of the dailies pretty fast, depending on the team that you do it on. A couple new updates also. Um, Now one big thing is that you can actually have the option for upgrading your heroes. So that's pretty cool. It's gonna be a big difference depending on what level you are and how fast you can get this. I mean, right now it's just I have it on the second level. The next one is 60%. So I can only wonder what the other levels are, like level 15, if that's like 200%. Same thing with the attack. Another thing too is you can also, I think there's also Battle Mall, which is pretty cool. You get 80 of these. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what to name it yet, but you get 80 of those per ranked battle. You can't do it for unranked battles. You don't get any. I think you get 2 or 4 for losing. So you're gonna get some no matter what. It's pretty decent. I mean, for some, I think it's one of their ways to entice you to play the Bastion thing. Because I mean, even for me, I hit 4K and I stopped playing it. Another one would be for the heroes. You can actually add in weapons to them. The cool thing about this is there's probably people that I fought today that did not know about it, and I was able to sneak away with it. But even for me, I didn't know the first couple times until I remember I looked at the page and it said that you can do it. So I looked for it, and pretty much you just go to heroes and you just tap on the hero that you want, and you can just press this to add on your equipment. Pretty simple. Let's see. We actually beat the former #1 team, so that was pretty cool. So we actually got 50K against the core, which is a pretty big thing for us. It's not an easy thing, but what it seems like is that both of us can 50K each other, and so it's just a matter of who can 50K each other first, which is kind of tough because they have a lot of strong people on their team, and I think you can't mess up, especially with the keeps in the center. It's gonna be pretty close, since I think for our team we're in different time zones. Also, we need to kind of plan our attacks wisely. So one of the daily things I think that I usually do, I do the dungeon. Pretty easy. It's like easy resources. Sometimes you get gems, you get mugs. Pretty simple. Oh, and I forgot to do this, so let's just do it for 2 hours. And I'll probably just have to go back to that later. I did some of my Lord Zig already. Another one that I do is this. So one thing that I like to do is I try to play as much as I can, and it doesn't matter. I don't really waste gems on opening these because I don't think they're worth the return. It took me a while to get to 4,000, but it's pretty hard to get up there because some of the people that I fight only give me a little amount, and when you actually lose, sometimes I lose maybe 30-40 points, something like that. So one good thing to do for the Bastion is once you fill this up, you use these as reserve right here to kind of use it when the Bastion's not on, or maybe when you go to sleep, so you always have something kind of waiting on to open or load, I guess. Another one that I do is Campaign Clash. It's pretty easy. I use weak heroes and 3 strong ones. So I use these 3 because I can kind of just breeze through the whole campaign class pretty fast, and I can rack up experience points on these weaker ones, so I can put them onto aids. especially now that the level 200s are such a big boost for HP. So this one we'll just finish right now. Auto clear, pretty easy, and this probably takes me just a couple minutes. It's pretty fast. You pretty much just bomb them, and that's it. Oh, I guess well he survived for like 1 second, but this can be done in pretty much a minute. It's pretty simple. I'm pretty sure I don't know what else would be a good one, but this one kind of kills the arena hall pretty fast, so that's what kind of grants me the win. I think Pisces Wonton can also do this. I don't think he has to be in line for you to do this. If you have to, just use 4 heroes. I think some people use Saphirix to kind of hit the arena hall right away. But I think this is a lot faster because the Wonton Divine just goes to the hero near the arena hall, and it's always usually close in the beginning, and it just wrecks it in 1 hit. So let's see. And that's pretty much it. Pretty much done with it already. It's only been maybe 2 minutes. Pretty simple. Right now I'm just working on this Berserker aid to kind of raise him up. Let's see. I usually buy a couple things on here. I don't really, well, maybe Pangoli and Demon Slayer. Maybe for aids for later. Other than that, I don't really get anything else. I have everything kind of maxed out. Maybe that. Other than that, I don't really need it. So that one's done. What else? BR. We usually finish it right away. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I have this too. I think the max is level 10. So we claim this. Got some gold. See if I have anything almost finished. No, I'm gonna probably put it all into my walls. I try to do 1 level at a time. I know some people go kind of different levels for all of them. That's not really my thing. I think I see a lot more progress when I do it this way, and it just makes it seem faster rather than doing 1 wall, I guess. But I could see how people would like the maximizing these walls on the inside right away. Pretty easy. Can I even beat this guy? Let's see. Hero Trials, pretty fast. The good thing about Hero Trials is it's auto, so there's times where I might be just doing something or I'm at work or something, and I'll just put it on auto, and it just does it by itself. You don't even have to pay attention to it. And usually the beginning parts are pretty easy, and you don't really need to use any like this guy. This guy's gonna get wrecked pretty bad. So let's see how long all these dailies last. I know some people get pretty annoyed with doing dailies, and I think it probably just takes 20 to 30 minutes, honestly, depending on what you... I don't really count Bastion as a daily, because I don't really play it. Maybe I should, but I'm okay. I'm already okay with just having 3 heroes for the reserve, and that's pretty much it. It's pretty hard to get to 4,000, or I mean to 5,000. I've tried here and there, but I just do not have the patience for it. For Coliseum, they did restart it. So that's one thing I need to do, but I'll probably do it later on. Not really in a rush. So I did my hero trials. The good thing is I don't have to do BR, so that's pretty cool. Oh, also I have my hires to do. I don't even use the spin thing. I just think it's a waste of gems to use it on that. I mean, The only thing really worth there is muted. I don't. Even then, the exchange rate's not to my liking. So let's put everything on this guy, and I still have my Guild Clash rewards. So let's see what that brings. Let's see. I need gems. That's what I need. I don't really want to buy any gems, so let's hopefully get 10x gems or something. Okay, there's 1, 2. Well, I do need rings, so that's... And these shards, they gotta do something about these shards. They should do something where you get Ancient Spirit shards, or maybe the scrolls thing that you use for to upgrade stuff in Bastion. But like Hydrosaur and Blockhead is just ridiculous. I mean, I guess. Okay, well, I got some rings. Decent amount of mutagen, so that's pretty cool. So signed up for that. So let me just put everything on this guy, on Berserker. And then for some reason after the update, I feel pretty strong. My account feels like it got stronger, but I did kind of tweak my aids and what else did I? Aids and Heroes Hall and everything like that, the weapons. So there's people that I attack that I don't normally get more than 1 star in, but for some reason I got 2 stars on a couple of them. I'll probably show that to you guys in a bit. Let's do the arena. This guy's fairly easy. I think I had one of the top guys as my foe of the day yesterday. So I'm probably gonna have to use some gems to kind of, cause I didn't beat him. I couldn't beat him, so I probably have to spend a couple of gems to get extra chances, unless I to hit deity for sure. I don't really normally go for the top. As long as I hit deity for arena, then I'm good. I don't really try to spend any extra gems on trying to be first or whatever. I don't really see much of a point for a small boost. I'm sure if you're at the top level, you probably will need it, but other than that, I don't really see the point. I'd rather save it for hero talents, which the people that did do their hero talents could tell you how much they've used on there just to get the ones that they want. Fortunate enough that they came out with the talent beads, because back then they did not have those. So people would be spending so much just for that. And for some reason, every wolf I encounter is pretty strong, and it always takes me forever to kill him. It's just so weird. And then for some reason, my wolf gets killed pretty easily, so I never really get that, maybe? I don't know. When I used to put him on my defense. For the new update, they did bring out a new hero, which I haven't really gotten a chance to really look at and kind of look at his skills, because I'm not even gonna bother trying to do anything with that one. There's no point. Yeah, I mean, if they do, I think it's at first I thought it was a flying hero. It looked like a flying hero, but it was actually a ground hero with a mercenary, or with the executioners for mercenaries. Let's see. Uh-oh. Okay. That one's kind of worried me a bit. Let's see. Come on. Ooh, this one is 2300. Pretty strong heroes, but he doesn't have Berserker on some of them, so that's good. Lately I've kind of tweaked my attacks, so that landslide is my tank distraction type of thing. This used to be a strategy back then when he first came out, but it's kind of, with all the new heroes, I think it kind of went away. There's a lot of things that go away, and then kind of come back eventually because of the new alignment, or even when the evolution, it changes the whole game. I know before there used to be, when Pangoli first came out, there was that thing where you drop him first and try to use as many of his skill as you can, because he literally kills everything so easily. Oh, this guy's pretty hard. Oh wait, he only has, oh no, he has Berserker on almost everybody. This guy's, this guy's easy. I usually try to go for arena, try to go for people that at least give you 2,000 points. In that case, you maximize the points that you get. If you try to do arena towards the end of the day, that means the people that do it earlier than you move up and they're worth more points. So the people you'll be fighting are easier, and they're actually going to be worth more points rather than doing it early in the day. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure, but that's what I've kind of seen. That's why I always do my arena pretty late in the day, kind of towards the end. How much more? Zeus. Yep, let's hit you. I try to stay within the top 100 range. Okay, so back then, there was that thing where you try to use Pangoli as much as possible, because he literally was the most OP hero back then. And then I think they came out with Rene Ven. So they do that part where they drop Pangoli, try to get him to use as much of his skill as possible, and then revive him, and then kind of just run through the same thing again. So that was another trick back then. What else was there? There was also, I think when Landslide came out, they also had that thing where you drop Landslide against the enemy's Landslide, because he was pretty hard to kill back then. Yeah, so you pretty much drop Landslide and you have your Landslide and their Landslide fight it out. Pretty much just for dailies. Let's see. Did I do this one already? So this one I'm just waiting to get to 99, and then I'll probably claim them. I'll do a video on that. I think both of them I have, yeah, pretty much close to 30. It's gonna be a while for me to do that. So another thing I'm saving up currently is these chests. So I'll probably do another one when I reach 99 for the Silver Trials chest. This one I'm just gonna have to keep opening up so I don't max it out. This is probably gonna take me 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get it to 99. Then I'll do a video opening these two. And obviously this one takes forever to do. I think I've only opened one so far just to see what I get in it. But everyone says it's always good. That's pretty much it, really. Waiting for a build event so I can use all that up. All this scrolls up. Oh, and then I forgot El Dorado. So normally I try to hit the bosses of each one once a day. I haven't cleared the last stage yet. I haven't tried since it first came out. When it first came out, it was like impossible to beat. I don't really know, but I think I beat the first stage by getting lucky. I don't know. For the weapons, I kind of want them to give a better explanation on it to see how much of a difference it actually does for your age, see how much power and all that, like what it really does, how much of a boost it does. So maybe you stack all the strong weapons on one hero that you mainly use. Does it do any HP buffs or anything like that? So right now for the weapons, I'm also working on, which one? What else am I working on actually? I think I'm just working on this one. I put him on a toxic shaman for I think, yeah, my toxic's in the reserve. I don't use toxic shaman on a regular basis. He's only in my reserve. I put my sage, toxic, and ironclad in reserve. I wish I had 4, so I could put wolf in there too. So that should be good. So I think that's pretty much for the dailies. I mean, other than the resource raid, I don't really like to do because it's too boring. Just having to raid all day, and I think you end up hating the game if you keep doing that. Maybe like 50 resource raids a day. Like, that's pretty annoying just to get walls. Fortunately, I've saved up so much gold chest that I don't ever need to raid ever to to upgrade my buildings. The only time I actually do resource raids is when we have the guild unity, and I think one of the quests is like 320 3-star resource raids, or when I practice. I think when I try to practice hitting like the top people, that's one place I'd like to practice on. That's pretty much it. Bastion, I'm not gonna do anything for. You can go over a couple of replays that I did. So let's see. Actually, I can't replay these ones anymore. Let me see if these are still on here. Cause I posted them earlier, but oh, they are. No. Nope. Or this one. So this guy, I had a hard time before. Oh, I guess not found. So I guess we'll just find his ass on Lord's League and hit him there. This guy, 26. Yeah, you know what? Let's go. So for this one, another trick, especially now that landslide is super beast, pretty easy to do. Pretty much get all his heroes to use up their skills. So I'll drop my landslide here. Hopefully this goes in. I don't know why it's going over there. Okay, this might be a messed up attack here. Okay. So really here I'm just waiting for his Wonton to use up his, okay, so use up his skill. Usually use up his skill first, and then he waits a while to use up his divine. That's all I really want, is I want him to use up his divine. Hopefully he uses it soon before I... Okay, come on, use it. Oh, he did use it. Okay. And so as they're fighting off the small minis, I will go ahead and drop over here, revive, landslide, and then kind of just get everybody on here. Pop their divines. And hopefully this does the trick. So, oh, I messed up. I was supposed to get Wonton's second divine back. So that was kind of lame. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this one. Oh, and I need Great Sage to use up his divine. Hurry up. Hopefully he pops it off. Okay. So I need to draw his heroes back. I try to do it without spells so that when I actually do guild clash, it's a lot easier. Okay, I got the 1-star. I'm still waiting on Sage. I think he died already, but see. Oh, and this is gonna be pretty over. Let me see if I drop one spell. Because I want to get at least the Town Hall down. Kind of messed up there. Hopefully I can get... Nope. Nope. Maybe they'll get it? No, I don't think that will. It's pretty close. It was close to a 2-star. Kind of lame that his Town Hall is pretty much almost dead, but missed out on that one. So there's that. Let's try one more on somebody. I think that's all I need. I think I just need 3 spells. Let's try this guy. I've been hitting these guys kind of like non-stop to see what the best way is. So there's 2 ways I can do this. Let's see. Let's see if this aggro's Pangoli, and I'm hoping it aggro's Pangoli and his Toxic. And no, it didn't. So this is gonna be kind of a lame hit. So I kind of got lucky that they got aggroed at the last minute. So I will drop this over here. One important thing that I really need Great Sage to come out and use his Divine. That's one thing I really do need. I hope I get Wonton Divine back. Okay, I did. So let's use that again. Kind of get the, I think they should get the, oh. Hopefully I can get one more landslide taunt out. Actually, that's fine. He can die, and then it's gonna stun his people. They're gonna be distracted with his little minis for a while, so that'll be cool. It's going pretty good. Till that. So now I don't think I'm gonna get more than 60. Okay, maybe. I would need to stall for Renee to revive. Oh, and she just pretty much got wrecked. I was hoping to get a landslide back and kind of taunt his heroes again. But yeah, that's one way of attacking. If you have a landslide, that's really one cool thing, one cool way of attacking. I'm just gonna retreat before that one ends. So yeah, that went pretty well, I guess. It's pretty nice to 3-star somebody that's above you. Let's see. Let's see how this went. I don't think I did the timing right. I should have dropped my Bastion a little later. I think if I dropped my Bastion maybe 5 seconds later, it would have been able to get Sage's skill off. That's really one thing I was just hoping for. Maybe I dropped him in the corner or something. But other than that, I think his Arcane Caster started doing work too. Arcane Caster is really good against Abyss Demons. And he actually got his Divine off, and which killed my Toxic and my Bastion thing. So I don't think Sage even dropped. That's weird. Or maybe he died right away. I'm not really sure. But that's where it comes to the upgrading his HP for your Heroes Hall. So that's one thing I'm trying to do. That's really it. I mean, I haven't claimed any of my arena rewards. I usually wait till the end to claim it, or pretty close to the end. I think I'm just waiting to get more rings so I can get Landslide to level 30. I mean, it just costs way too much. But I think it's worth it. I think right now it's only reflecting 110, and I think the max is like 130%, which is pretty good. I think I need to get his divine to level 5 to make him a little harder to hit. I think that's it for my dailies. I used up pretty much everything. I got lucky. I didn't do the guild boss. What do I have on here? Oh, my heroes are dead. So I'll probably have to do that a little later. So yeah, it just takes about 30 minutes to kind of do your dailies, which is fairly easy. Hero trials, you can just do auto battle for it. I think Lord's League you can probably do auto battle also. So he's at, let's see, he got 97%. So I'm ranked 45 and it was 27? Yeah, 27. I attacked Descent earlier too. I think I got 90% on him. I hit Boston Dave. Oh no, not Boston Dave. I hit Gargamel. And I got 30%. So that was pretty lame. But I didn't use any spells. So yeah, till then, let me know what you guys, any other content you guys want me to do on base reviews or whatever. If you need help with attacks or whatnot, I'm probably gonna do a video on ways of attacking, different attacks maybe. I do have, I think, at least three or four different ways of attacking, and there's one main way that I do attack which I never show. So I'll probably do a couple videos on that. Okay. Till then, I'll see you guys till next time. Hopefully I can put up videos of this weekend's Guild Clash. I didn't really get a chance to put up any videos. So that's one thing that I'll probably do. Okay, till next time.